Hello and welcome to the Tray Bakes and More cooking channel. I'm Callie and today I've got another straightforward tray bake for you. So this is called Chinese chews, and no, it's another one where I don't know where the name came from. I really don't know why it's called Chinese or what makes it Chinese. It's one of those old recipes, traditional recipes. It's mentioned in several of the books that I have. It's a simple sort of sponge cake mix, essentially, with some dates and some nuts and a little bit of almond extract through it. So there's a little bit of a chew, there's some soft sponge, there's some crunch from the nuts. It's very straightforward to make, it's pretty quick to pull together, and it's pretty tasty. So here we go, let's get baking. Chinese chews. Right, another nice simple tray bake for you today. Before we talk ingredients, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 180 degrees centigrade, and prepare your tin. I'm using my usual little 20 centimeter square tin. I've got a bit of baking parchment in that. It's lined and sitting off to one side. And then everything you need for this tray bake, for these Chinese chews, is just sitting right in front of me. I have butter, softened butter, take it out of the fridge a little bit in advance. Butter and sugar, which I'm going to cream together using my little electric hand whisk, just until that's nice and light and fluffy. Then I'm going to gradually beat through the eggs. I have 2 eggs in here, 2 beaten eggs in here, with a few drops of almond extract, about a quarter teaspoon at the most of almond extract. Then I'm going to fold through flour, just plain flour. And then I'm going to fold through the nuts and the dates, chopped nuts, chopped dates. You can use any sort of nut that you want. I have seen multiple recipes for this and they all just really say nuts. So use whatever you have, use whatever you want, use whatever you like. I'm using hazelnuts because I had some hazelnuts to use up, so I thought I'd go with that. You could use peanuts, you could use walnuts. With the almond extract in this, you could even use almonds. Just chop those up, roughly chop those, roughly chop the dates. But here we go. This is all you're going to need. And then just going to put it in the tin, into the oven, and you have your tray bake. So I'm just going to scrape this down with my spatula and then start to add the egg just a little bit at a time. Don't add it all at once. As with anything like this, I usually say this when we're doing this, creaming butters and sugar and adding eggs and things. If it starts to curdle, add a little bit of flour and that will help the situation. Just start this off gently. Again, I'm going to scrape this down with a spatula, just get that last bit of egg out of my little container here. And now one last beat before we add in the dry ingredients. And there you have it. I'm just going to put this into my tin, spread it around a little bit, even off on the top, and then into my preheated oven. Okay, so this is out of the oven. It took about 35 minutes for me today. This one's quite easy to tell when it's done, to be fair, because you want it to be nice and golden on top, and there is a very obvious color change. It's very pale when it goes into the oven, and it comes out beautifully golden, so you can see it coming from the edges into the middle. You can also put a cocktail stick down into the middle there, a skewer of some sort, just to check that it is done. Be careful you don't skewer a piece of date instead of just going through the batter. But anyway, leave it in the tin to cool. Then you can turn it out and cut it up into squares or slices or whatever shape you want to do. You can either leave it plain like this. Sometimes I like to dust it with a bit of icing sugar. But another simple tray bake. Chinese chews. So keep an eye out for more recipes, subscribe to my channel, tell your family and friends, and I'll see you again soon on Tray Bakes and More.